Jai Hind, everyone. Uh, with this video, we are starting a new series that is called English Idioms. Idioms, there is a significant weightage for idioms and phrases in both FCAT and CDS. So, this is the big motto behind coming up with this series. In this video, we'll start with letter A idioms and we'll cover all the way of around 50 idioms related to the letter A. So, let's get started. So the first one is apple pie order. What does it mean? So apple pie order means which is in a perfect order, which is arranged very perfectly. So I think everybody knows what is an apple pie order. So there is no need to give much more explanation to that. And the next one is at one wit's end. At one wit's end, which means confused. So how to remember it? Have to remember it. So we have two hands. With which hand or with which end do we have to do the work? So this is what making us confused. So at one wit's end means confused. And the next one is at an arm's length. So you're keeping somebody at an arm's length from you. That is, you are trying to avoid them. So at an arm's length means to avoid. The next one is, yes, Argus-eyed. So what is Argus-eyed? Argus. So Argus-eyed means observant, who observes things or who gives great attention to observing things. So it is to describe somebody who observes things properly. So Argus-eyed means who is an observant. And the next one is all roads lead to Rome. So what does it mean? Every path you take reaches, it ends with the same goal or different routes to the same goal. The next one is all might and main. All might and main. So might means who is very strong. Might means who is very strong, and the main. So including those who are very strong and also others. That means everybody. So that comes to in full force. So all might and mean means in full force. And the next one is armed to teeth. Armed to teeth means you have covered up everything, including your teeth. That means you are fully armed, or it means having many weapons. So armed to teeth means fully armed or having many weapons. The next one is all and sundry. All and sundry. So here all means everyone, and for our understanding, I am saying this. So all and sundry means someone who is not discriminated. People, including people who without discrimination. So all and sundry means everyone without discrimination. The next one is always a bridesmaid, not a bride. So we know in a wedding, a bride is the main character and a bridesmaid plays the helping character. So it comes to the same meaning as second to something. So it is used to refer somebody who always plays a helping role and not the main role. So always a bridesmaid, not a bride means second to something. The next one is all moon shine. It means like something that is far away from reality, that isn't real. So all moonshine is used to refer something that is unreal. So all moonshine means far from reality. The next one is above board. Above board means who is very honest, who is very straightforward. No, who is very honest, straightforward. Some other thing comes up. So above board means honest. The next one is armchair job. So it is like somebody who gives you suggestions but perform themselves. So it is used to describe somebody, people like that. So armchair job means as easy. No, I am very sorry. I am very sorry. That is armchair critic. So this is armchair job. So armchair job means a easy and comfortable job. So armchair job and armchair critic is different. So here we have armchair critic. That means advises based on theory, not experiment. So who advises something based on his assumptions, but not belonging to reality. So that is the difference between armchair job and armchair critic. And the next three we have all bark, no bite, all hat, no cattle, all mouth, no trousers. These all mean same, that is only talking, no action. So what does these three mean? Only talking, no action. What are the idioms that mean only talking and no action? All bark, no bite, all hat, no cattle, all mouth, and no trousers. So these three idioms mean the same thing, that is only talking, no action. The next one is ants in the pants. So it is we know how it feels when we have something on our skin in the clothes. So it means restless. Ants in the pants means something restless. The next one, 20th one is apple in one's eye. So who is very dear to someone. So it is described to somebody who is very dear in someone's view. So that is what called apple in one's eye, that is very dear. And the next one is ace up your sleeve, like to fold your sleeve so that you are getting ready to fight something. Ace up your sleeve, a hidden advantage. Ace up your sleeve, a hidden advantage. The next one is all Greek. All Greek means that is not understandable. All Greek, that is incomprehensible. The next one is an axe to grind. An axe to grind means someone who is being selfish. It is to describe someone who is being selfish. Which idea? An axe to grind. The next one is all in a day's work. All in a day's work. It means something difficult work, but it is a part of daily routine. So it is to describe something difficult, but it is part of normal and daily routine. So it is to describe that. So which idea? All in a day's work, which means unusual or difficult work, part of normal routine. The next one is add fuel to flame. It is to exaggerate worsen the situation. So something, if there is something tensed, and if you do something that the situation gets worsened, so this idiom is used to describe that situation. So add fuel to flame means worsen the situation. And the actions speak louder than words. Same meaning here also. All bark, no bite, all hat, no cattle, and all mouth, no trousers. And the next one, all ears, or lend your ears. That means being attentive. So all ears or lend your ears means being attentive. The next one is acid test. The next one is acid test. So what happens when we do an acid test? We'll get the truth. So acid test is used to describe or to define test of truth or falsehood. Acid test means definite test of truth or falsehood. And the next one is all agog. All agog, which means amazed. All agog, which means amazed. The next one is Achilles heels. This is what I think the pronunciation is. Achilles heel means even though how much great a leader is, there will be one weakness that can lead in spite of being very strong. So that this idiom is used to describe that. So Achilles heel means weakness in spite of immense strength. So although a person is very strong, there will be some weakness. So Achilles heel means weakness in spite of immense strength. The next one is appeal to Caesar. We know Julius Caesar, he is a king of high order. So appeal to Caesar means appealing to the highest authority. Appeal to Caesar means appealing to the highest authority. The next one is at once, beck and call. So at once, beck and call means to be ready and obey someone's orders. At once, beck and call means to be ready and obey someone's orders. The next one, acting up. So you're pretending, but how are you pretending? Very badly. So acting up means behave badly. And the next one is all thumbs. All thumbs means clumsy. All thumbs means clumsy. We have something like green thumbs also. Green thumbs means who is very good at gardening. But all thumbs means who is very clumsy. The next one is assume aids. So you're assuming in the aids that you are the superior. So you're like pretending the superiority. So assume aids means pretend superiority. The next one is angle for. Angle for means to achieve it in an indirect way or through backstairs. Angle for means to achieve in an indirect way. And the next one is Adam's ale. Adam's ale means water. It is a sarcastic way to describe water. So Adam's ale means water. Next one is alarms. Alarms and excursions. Alarms and excursions. So what does it mean? It means confused actions. You don't know why the alarm is set. You don't know when the excursion is going to be held. So alarms and excursions mean confused actions. The next one is all in all. So everything in everything. So all in all means everything. The 40th one is away with fairies. What away with fairies? It means not acting in reality. Same thing with all moonshine. All moonshine means far from reality, and away with fairies means not acting in reality. And the next one is along in years. Means a very long time. You don't know that how much time it takes, but it is very long. So along in years means light years. We know light years or long time. The next one is all in one piece. So if you get a parcel in one piece without any damage, so this is how it can be described. So all in one piece means without any damage or without any breakdowns. And the next one is at somebody's elbow. So being at somebody's elbow means to be near to someone to help. So what can be the opposite for this idea? It can be at an arm's length, as we studied earlier. Here, at an arm's length means to avoid someone, but at someone's elbow means to be near to help, to be near to someone to help. And the next one is against the clock. Against the clock means you are rushing or in a hurry. So this is what against the clock means. Against the clock means in a hurry or in a rush. The next one, approps and nothing. So approps and nothing means not relevant to the whatever it is. So prop, if you say if it is a property is not, nothing in the property is relevant. So nothing in the property is relevant. So this is how we can remember this idea. Approps and nothing means not relevant. And the next one is, and the last one for this video is arm twisting. Arm twisting means you're forcing someone to do something, or you're pressurizing someone to do something. So arm twisting means pressurize someone to do something. So these are all the idioms with the letter A that can be important for exams like FCAT and CDS. We'll meet in the next class coming up with B letter idioms. Thank you. Jai Hind.